Hi, this is Kathy with inkingpaperwithkat.com. Hope you're having a great day. Today's project is a merry little Girardelli milk carton. This little milk carton is perfectly sized to hold 2 Girardelli squares. What a great little gift to give to coworkers, your children's school staff, anybody you want to just give a little something to. So, shall we get started? The first thing you need is a piece of cardstock that is 4 by 6 inches and your scoreboard. On the long side, we are going to score at 2, 2 3/4, 4 3/4, 5 1/2. Turn it to the short side, and we are going to score at half, 1 3 1/4. That's all the scoring done. We're going to remove 2 small sections. We're going to remove this small rectangle and the small square up in the corner. Okay, now we need to cut up the bottom score lines just to the first score line. I suggest taking a wedge on both sides of the tabs. That will make your box close much better. I also like to wedge the seam. I think that makes for a neater look. Okay, let's fold and burnish. This paper is Real Red by Stampin' Up. Okay. To adhere this, we're going to use fast fuse and put it as close to that score line as you possibly can. Fold, make sure you're lined up well. And find your front. This is the front, so we want to fold this in, fold the back one in. Again, fast fuse. Line up your sides so you get a fairly decent square. And you just crimp in the sides. And there is your milk carton. Now I'm going to punch a hole right in the top just so that I can attach my ribbon. And now we're going to adhere our DSP. You need 2 pieces of DSP, 1 3/4 by 2. Obviously one goes on the front. Line it up as neatly as you can. And one on the back. The sentiment I'm using is spreading a little holiday cheer. We're going to stamp it in cherry cobbler. You could do this in Real Red if you had it. I don't happen to have that color. And we're going to use the window punch. And then I'm going to layer this a little bit. So I have a small piece of the Real Red cardstock. I'm just going to round those corners. Okay, we're going to pop that up with some dimensionals. full-size dimensionals don't fit on the window word punch, so I just cut small pieces out of the sides. Lay it on like that. Pop this one up with a dimensional. Lay it on. I didn't get that terribly straight. Okay, let's add a small piece of the striped ribbon. Oh, let's put our chocolates in first. 2 Girardelli squares. Fit perfectly. And those were the peppermint ones that are always out at the holidays. Love those. Though any Girardelli chocolate is good with me. It was the chocolate I grew up with as a kid. Okay, I'm just going to tie this in a knot at the top. Trim it out. And there you have it. Just a little Girardelli milk carton. Thanks for joining me.